me. Hello.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, I crashed again.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, computer crashes are a bitch.
No kidding.
So sick of it. Let's see if it happens again in the next 2 seconds.
Here's hoping not. I'm fighting off the influence of the scythe while heading towards the church.
You're able to pick that thing up on your own? Am I helping in any way?
The strength. The maximum amount of weight that I can carry is 285 pounds. The maximum amount I can push, drag, or lift is 570.
Is Mark still with us?
I'm currently carrying 83 pounds. Yeah, Mark's still here.
I don't think so. I think he must have muted himself or something.
Oh, reconnect, Mark. I'll reconnect too. There we go.
Yeah, because I don't see his equalizer bar down there.
You can't hear Mark?
No. There he goes.
Oh, wait. Mark?
Hi, Mark.
There we go.
So what did you not hear?
Welcome to the technical issues.
I think we're good. So I was carrying the staff towards the temple.
Last thing I heard is he stepped on the coin.
Right, disrespectfully, and kept heading towards the temple. Mark asked me to check my carry weight, and I can carry 285 pounds up to, and I'm carrying about 83 pounds now, so roughly 200 extra pounds.
No. I was saying something else. I thought Travis was able to hear me. I was saying he needs to check his frame rate.
Frame rate? What's wrong with it?
For Roll20, see if it's an uncapped frame rate.
Is that something you can do?
Yeah, if you go down to where it says
graphics
in the settings, it has a.
Oh yeah, the maximum frame rate. Yeah, I would set that down to 30.
Where is that at again?
Settings. The cogwheel on the upper right. If you open the menu with the lines.
Roll20, you say?
Yeah, on Roll20. Okay. And if you go down to the graphics tab, it'll say maximum number of frames per second.
I'm already on 30.
You're already on 30? Okay, yeah.
Do you have anything else enabled on that, or is it all unchecked?
Enable animated graphics.
Take all that stuff off. You don't need any of that.
There you go.
I might help out some.
But it should be able to handle tiny bits of animation.
Right? You would think. All right. So, I'm dragging the staff along. The coin left ignored in my wake. Kira, what are you up to?
Well, I was seeing if you needed some help with that scythe. Do you actually know where you're going with it, Aura?
I'm going to a temple I was at previously. It's where I lost my pants the first time.
Oh, no.
So, you're going to the temple?
I would say the priest will probably recognize me, but I'm not sure if he knows what I look like with my clothes on. Yes, I'm going to the temple.
All right. So, I'm going to put you there, and we are going to... I'm going to put you in the map here.
I'm trying to be, by the way, as annoying to the scythe as I possibly can while still somehow coming off as slightly friendly.
Hang on. Y'all are in the map, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, give me 1 second because I have
and
to...
I can move us around. Yay. Barbara's so entertained by my little antics.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
So aside from the scythe, did we gain anything else from fighting that thing?
A complex.
A complex. Okay.
So y'all are going to this thing, and you just see, it almost seems like there was nothing really on fire, except when you get to the temple. You get in front of the temple and you see people trying to put it out still. No one even cares. They're just looking on horror. Between the two spires that are still standing in the temple, you see a body hanging hanging. It's got something wrapped around its head as it looks like it was beaten to death and hung up there.
Okay. And the thing wrapped around its head being...
It looks like some cloth. 2 pieces of cloth that seem to join behind its head.
Do I recognize them perchance?
Make anybody want to make a perception or investigation?
You betcha. I'll investigate.
It just seems like a bloody pulp up there.
7. I was trying to figure out if I recognized the cloth. I didn't care so much about the person. I had a suspicion that those were my pants.
Oh, but you see, you see the maid just you see her just kind of go stark white and her like the life was just drained out of her. You hear her go, Corvette.
Oh,
She goes,
Corbett?
that was my Tabaxi brother.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. I'm going to step inside the temple for a second, and I'd like to check and see if this is still hollow ground, just in case.
The temple is ablaze.
Yeah, but is it hollow ground or not?
You can't even get into the temple. Like everything is, you go and you just see the archway. Everything, the bells are all.
Okay. It's too hot to even like step near the temple to check if it was hollow ground.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or who's in your party?
You are, and Unaleska, and Kayleen, and
This looks like a job for the water wizard.
oh, what a brilliant idea! Well,
It's
your
almost like I
flask
was
of
trained to do
endless
something
water.
like this.
I assume you have at the ready.
I do. I have. I'll stand in front of said church-like device, and I'll use my decanter of endless water and shape water to put out the fires.
It takes you about a good 10 to 15 minutes to put out the fire, but you actually manage to douse the fire to the amazement of the
Wow.
city.
It's almost like it's magic.
It is about nighttime. You see people going into the church trying to see if they can find anybody.
Just out of curiosity, what was the staff saying while I was waiting for the wizard to put out the fire?
The staff was just more or less, this is horrible. Who would destroy this temple?
Oh yeah. Sell me on your good morals now. I'd love the staff. Perfect. All right then, in we go. It's still steaming everywhere, I assume, and it probably smells like, burnt everything.
Yeah, they find a couple survivors who are severely burned. They managed to get the body down, and it's just not only has his Tabaxi been beaten, he has been skinned in places.
Jeez.
And it is your pants around his neck.
Tabaxi hate crime. Oh look, there's my pants. I'm gonna
It's messed up.
I'm gonna grab the pants and hold them up. What sort of condition are they in, other than covered in blood?
But a lot of it is ash.
Oh. Well, I guess I don't need to wear these. I'll gently lay the pants or what remains of them over his head.
You see the sister kind of just losing her mind there.
Gotcha. Don't worry, we'll bury him soon. I know a god who's great for that sort of thing. Speaking of, I'm going to pull out the staff now that I'm on the temple. Is this hallowed ground?
You hear cackling, and it goes, once was hollow, now is not.
Of course not. Well, staff, normally I'd say it's a giant pain in the ass to be given this responsibility to haul you around everywhere, but lucky for you, guess what? We just got a quest to haul something big and heavy that we can't get close to anyway, so I have to leave you with the baggage train. I'm so sorry. But hey, you'll hang around with me for a little while longer anyway. Let's head to the land ship.
As you're walking out, you see the mayor of the city just stepping at you. Just what happened?
What happened to what?
He goes, "Don't lie to me. They said they saw a knight setting this on fire. They said they saw you fighting said knight, and a priest said that you helped them banish the creature."
Right? So why the long face? Big, scary monster shows up in your city. I heroically stand in front of the people to defend you. My companions in my party, true heroes, save an entire building, not to mention several people trapped inside from a horrible burning death. And yet you come to me asking as if I were somehow to blame.
In my long life, I've learned there's no such thing as coincidence.
Indeed. And I will be leaving this city as soon as I can manage, sir.
He goes, "You're one of the few priests we have. Prep the dead first."
Of course, I would not dream of shirking my duties. That being said, if you would be so kind as to just hang on to this for a second, she's going to keep a hold of the staff, but sort of rest the end in his hands like she was going to give it to him.
You hear, "Finally, a fresh soul."
Cool. Does the guard make a grab for the weapon after he gets it in his hands?
The guard?
Yes, that I'm talking to, that came up to me and was giving me trouble.
That was the mayor.
Oh, the mayor, sorry. Does the mayor go after the weapon?
You put it in his hand, and
Gently.
his eyes go red for a second.
All right, and I'm going to pull it out of his hand as quick as I can.
Make a
What's
strength check.
A strength check, you betcha. It's going to be 21.
Hang on, I have to pull up a sheet.
Sorry.
And... I did not think this was going to happen. So you are going to attempt to make a grapple.
Well, specifically, I'm pulling something out of his hands that he only lightly had in his hands that was still in my hands.
So he's making a you're making a contest of strength. You rolled a
Yeah,
what?
exactly. I rolled a 21.
He rolled a net 20 with his modifier.
With the modifier? How much is his modifier?
Oh, he rolled a net 20, but he has a yeah. He's picking you and the scythe up.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead then and, keeping hold of the scythe, do a phase step and teleport.
Does Yuna see any of this going on?
Yeah, she does. She sees her father's eyes go red as she just sees him picking up this cleric and scythe.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what is the verbatim reading of phase step?
Verbatim reading. As a bonus action, you can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. You can use this 3 times per long rest. At third level, your space step gains additional effects based on your season. And the season effect is immediately after using your phase step, each creature you choose that you can see within 5 feet of you takes 3 fire damage.
So you're phase stepping. Okay, so it doesn't actually take additional creatures. It just takes.
No, it is just a bonus action, and it only teleports yourself and whatever you're holding.
So that adds into my to work. They see you do this to the mayor, who just kind of slumps in. You see the guards getting ready to arrest you. She goes, "No, that was the right thing to do. What the hell is that?"
It's a very bad thing that I was about to give to my god in a temple that is, alas, no longer hallowed. And so it occurred to me, when it comes to very bad things that people probably shouldn't be anywhere near, that I would put this very bad thing somewhere where it wouldn't hurt anybody, like, say, with some other very bad things. And then I would get back to burying all of the bodies.
No. That leaves with you. We're
Right.
amending your contract.
They're
with it.
all leaving with us. You understand. Exactly. I would never dream of just leaving this here.
From the way you
That
made that
being-
sound. You made it sound like you were using it like a threat.
No, nonsense. Why would I ever threaten you, my good Baron? My lovely mayor. Why?
Why would you marry my daughter in a tavern with 2 witnesses?
I didn't marry your daughter, although she is very cute, and I can see why Kira did.
I'm gonna
Oh,
slowly saunter off unknowingly. I'm not listening to this. I didn't hear nothing.
As
You're like heading back towards the land ship.
you're
Right.
trying to walk, and you see just 2 guards scoop you by your, grab you by your shoulder, lift you up, and walk you over to the mayor. You're trying to walk one way, they coming the opposite direction, just scoop you up, and you're just being lifted. One on
Great.
each arm, lifting you to the in front of the mayor. Just nope, you're going here. He goes, "We'll talk later, you and me." But no. We'll talk when you get back to the city.
Yeah, we
You
do
go-
have a
See?
job to do, by the way, and it was against my. Never mind.
Excuse me, I've lost a son this day. I've got a daughter married this day, and now I have a son-in-law.
It's a hard time for all of us. Why do you think
So-
I follow so many gods?
He's not even paying attention to you anymore. He's got his full attention on the water wizard.
Oh dear.
He's grabbing your face, Kira, and kind of turning you to him, and he goes, "Look at me, boy. Make a wisdom saving throw."
Wisdom saving throw.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
God.
Rolling disadvantage saving throw.
That would be the longest day of Kira's life so far.
Tell me about it.
He rolls a 14.
I have more than one staff that's tired.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're the moment you look into his eyes, you just like you trust this man completely. You are charmed.
Oh dear.
I'm charmed.
Yep.
What? Don't I have something against that?
You can check. The
Let me see. Hold up.
How can you look
No,
at my
magical.
stuff?
Oh, and you have advantage against being charmed, so it actually would be a flat roll.
All
So
right,
you
so
can take 21 for that instead of the 11. Oh wait, no. It would have still been the 11 because you would have just rolled once.
Yep. I'll give him the 21 still.
All right.
You still failed. Got it.
Oh dear. I knew I didn't want to pick a fight with the Baron.
He looks at you and goes, "All right, first things first. Finish the original sentence you were saying about my daughter and the marriage."
And I'm charmed, so I have to say it, right?
Yep.
Well, so the exact wording on Charmed is that you have to follow the exact wording of the person who has charmed you. You can still have your own will in there and try to fight against the effects of the charm, but you can't break the rules of the charm. I think charm also has limitations, like it can't order you to harm yourself. But...
Yes. Basically, he's just asking you to finish a sentence you didn't finish.
Right. And to be fair, if you feel like you are putting yourself in danger by answering a question or doing something dumb, that counts as being harmed. But it's up to you what your perceived level of danger actually is.
Hmm.
You can actually even respond with the phrases, "You're going to hurt me if I give you an answer."
Right.
So he goes, "Can you finish
D-
the..."
That wasn't count. That didn't count as casting a spell, did it?
He cast a spell, you betcha.
Yes, it actually does.
So if that counts, can I use counter spell?
Yes.
What level is charmed? Or charm or possession?
Well, I have it at level 3 right now. Would be
No. Your counter spell is level 3, but for the charm spell, it's going to matter what level it is.
Hang on, let me take a look real quick at this one.
So I still have 2 level 3 slots I can use.
The thing that counterspell ends up running into sometimes is that it's not a high level enough effect to
Oh, no,
actually.
It's just a condition.
Oh, nope. And nope, you can't cancel.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's probably just a vampire ability, right?
Yep.
Damn, can I try to charm him back?
I
I have a charm person response.
Is it a
Well, it's not a response. Well, it just says charmed as an effect.
wait, what are you talking about?
I also have the ability to charm person.
Oh, charm person you have. It's a spell. It would normally be considered an attack. You could try to charm him, but it would be kind of considered a hostile action. Also, you don't know that you're charmed. You won't realize that you've been charmed until after the charm is worn off.
Okay, so there's no point in even trying to react to it.
Well,
Alright,
you can, and you can still fight the charm compulsion, but you won't know that you were charmed until the charm wears off.
Okay, so I'm just gonna let it play out then.
all right. So
I
he
don't
goes,
think I have anything
right.
aside from hostile actions that I'm not looking to do.
okay. So he goes, tell me, boy, what was that sentence you were trying to finish there before you tried to slither away? Please
Yes,
finish it.
yes, we did get married in a tavern.
Go on. And who was the one marrying you?
That was Aura. She was very adamant.
Oh, really? And why was she so adamant to marry you off? Just kind
I'm gonna bat my eyes, by the way, at his daughter and point out the wondrous affection between us. Having been best buds, now having fought some crazy monster who was trying to go after her hubby together, and having succeeded in many battles, she's trying to convey this feeling.
Oh, hubby, are we now, Mr. Kira? I believe you call yourself.
Kira the Water Wizard, if you please.
Oh, indeed, water wizard.
I'm a water wizard.
How in love with you are you with my daughter now?
Well enough to get married, apparently.
Apparently,
Is she just gonna take that?
she's kind of just sitting at her brother's side. Just
Oh, okay, fair enough. I understand.
Please do note that I did just save your town from a raging inferno.
He goes, oh, indeed. It's the only reason I haven't.
And banished a night of darkness and tint, and we're about to also haul away these coffins and this scythe for you.
He puts his finger, and goes, shh.
You're not
Only
supposed
ask
to say any
questions
of
I'm
that out
asking
loud.
you. I said, only answer the questions I'm asking you. First things first. Were you the reason why this thing showed up in the town?
Me? Not that I'm aware of. I am but a humble water wizard.
All right. Secondly, I'm trying to think of how to put this delicately. Did you Nope, I don't feel like killing
Might I suggest not asking questions you don't want the answer to? If I
And
may.
Dad, nope, right out of that one. Nope.
He goes, indeed. Now tend to her. Tend to your wife. Before I forget, though, I need to get you out of this. He backhands the shit out of you.
Oh no.
Oh, I know I'm taking damage.
You are taking 5 damage from the slap.
I felt that coming, honestly. I felt 5 coming. Alright, I'm at 53.
He's just like, that should get you out of the charm. Now go tend to her.
The actual damage takes
Go ahead
the
and
charm off, right?
Roll. No, it doesn't. Roll a wisdom saving throw
What?
at disadvantage
At disadvantage.
because you're still exhausted.
Oh, balls.
And he's not going to know one way or the other. He's just going to assume.
That sucks. I rolled a 1 and a 20.
He did tell him to take care of the better half.
Yeah. Take care of his daughter and see you that she's
It totally
attending
does
you.
say something about if I get hurt.
Yes. Every time he'll get to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I have to. What? Oh.
How long does charm last? What's the duration?
Oh shit!
It's a vampire ability,
Duration
so there
is
may
1
not
hour.
be one.
24 hours.
24 hours.
What?
So you have to be a doting husband for 24 hours. But don't worry, if your wife gets angry at you or you prick your finger on something, you can reattempt the saving throw.
So I have to do what she says now?
He just
Well, attend to her. You've been charmed still, so his last instructions were to attend to his daughter.
told to attend to your wife.
Yeah, specifically your wife.
I go try to console her.
By the way, you can put inflections on how you talk to her, so you've got this like just exacerbated sound thing if you're doing this.
Right? This is something you literally don't get a choice in, but doesn't mean you can't express exactly how you feel about the choice you've been forced to make.
Oh, this is
Wow.
Having too much fun at my expense, are you?
this.
I'm sorry,
this
Travis.
and you dug this grave yourself.
I don't think so. Somebody had the shovel in hand.
If it makes you feel any better, Travis, this is how I lost my pants.
What, by being married?
No, by random offhand comments suddenly taken way too far. Oh,
So you see her just at her brother just kind of tending to his wounds, just kind of sewing them up, like just what wounds she can, just like no, he'll be better later. Dad will make him better. Dad always made him better. There's just the both of us. Dad took us in.
oh
said-
no.
She's breaking down at this point.
Gotcha. Aura is supposed to be putting her scythe somewhere where the sun doesn't shine, but she's gonna walk over and ask if her brother had received her father's gift yet, or not.
Dad said he wasn't going to give us his gift. He just said he'd make sure we lived our own lives.
Ah,
He just
indeed.
he said everything was better when you could live on your own and not under someone else's watch.
Well, in that case, in order to help, I'm going to, even though this is no longer hallowed ground, I'm going to perform a ceremony of the dead for her brother to honor his soul and sort of help her move on.
So you you're performing a ceremony. You start hearing the bells in the church start going off. Just boom.
That's pretty much as expected.
What's that?
All right. Do y'all want to keep going, or do y'all want to take a siesta? Or do y'all want to call it for the night?
Do we still have Kira?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm not sure if we do. I am going to say, because he is so quiet, I'm going to say no.
I'm here.
Oh, we do have Kira.
Okay, you got really quiet.
Do you want to pause for the night?
I'm just trying to wrap my head around the 24 hours of unwillingness to do.
Right. Because her father didn't realize that weak-willed wizard that you are, you did not succeed on any of your saving throws about being charmed.
You wanted to sleep with a maid. You slept with a maid.
You had a really good time. It seemed like a really good idea. And the next thing you knew, you were married and charmed.
I was-
after what happened last night and what happened today. Still worth it.
So
I'm just picturing you following this crazy lady down the street as she's mourning her brother. Like, yeah, on the balance, yeah, I'd do that again. I hit that.
Yep. Mhm. I'd do it again.
In the back of my head, all I could think was I already had this character written out as she was going to try to seduce somebody in the party. Seduce them as
Perfect.
yes.
Excellent.
How did I lose control of this?
Look, here's what happened. I'm a fish. You threw the perfect bait in front of the fish. I took the bait.
Exactly. And then I attached the winch and the hydraulic lift, and I hit the go button.
He was fishing the sea in a tugboat. You came along with a big net and scooped him and everything else up.
I mean, Aura, did you ever communicate the ring you gave Yuna? Was it Yuna? Yeah.
Yeah, Yuna.
Yuna is cursed in some form or fashion.
No.
Okay, so only
I made certain, in fact, that she did not think too hard about it. She just thought about the fact that it was a really lovely ring and that her good friend, who also might be as crazy as she is, was giving her this gift to make sure that she could marry the love of her life.
Wait.
that she just met.
Well, I mean, sometimes that's how long it takes to realize that you've met the love of your life.
No, that's how you make mistakes.
Yeah, well, we'll see how long this one takes us to recover from. Look at the bright side. We got another party member.
If you say so, man. We're gonna need some people to like take these characters. Kara.
Hey, look at the other bright side. Now less than half of our party actually wants me secretly dead. This is a big win.
What is this?